Hey there, how it going everybody? Welcome back to the Highland Weather Club, and today is Friday, July 10th, 2026 everybody, and we got some storms to talk about here. Kicking it off by taking a look at a triple R model because we are expecting some big flooding, especially across the Kentucky, Tennessee area for tonight into tomorrow here. And I think that is the biggest weather story that is going to be happening across parts of West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky area. And you can see here, you're probably not going to see this, but we do got some storms like falling off here, and you can see it will be coming down as soon as tonight. And look at how it's developing. Now I don't know if you can see this in the southern point of the East Triple Arm, but you can see it is actually developing across our Tennessee and Kentucky area for tonight into tomorrow. And since this is actually bad, you can see the storm actually kind of staying in that same spot over and over again. Those are trailing storms, not just tonight but tomorrow night too. And these trailing storms, with the moisture just staying up into the air and humid and heat blows up, we got some PWAT value up to 2.0 plus, which is about mobile down there. So they're going to be experiencing some 2 to 3 hours inches per hour rainfall, and that will, and with those same storms just training in for like so long in the same spot, these are going to cause real problems. And they already saw a recent flooding, and it's going to get worse as we have what tomorrow. So if you guys live anywhere down there across Nashville, Louisville, anywhere like that, please have your floodplains ready, especially if you're in the lower creek. So just letting you guys all know that right now that this is going to be so bad. And looking at the Weather Prediction Center for today, you can see here, this is the Weather Prediction Center for today. We got this moderate risk actually across Western Kentucky, but this is the big area that we do need to watch for. And this is for tomorrow, for Saturday. You can see we got this right area that we need to watch for. And since this last update, the storms have actually shifted to the north a bit, kind of into the Indiana, Illinois, and southern Ohio area. So please make sure you keep a guard down for that. It is summer, so summer heat usually blows up every day, causing storms, daily thunderstorms every day. So just keep that in mind. So looking at the GFS model for the upcoming pattern, you can see this is by tomorrow, by July 11. You can see we got this cold front, which will slowly but surely push any storms down to the south here. And all of this storm that we have for today and tomorrow will be down to the south here for next Monday. And you can see it will stay there for next Monday, Tuesday, before moving back up to the north by the middle of next week. So you can see here, we're going to have to watch for some flooding and some severe weather down there for early next week, before shifted back up north as a ridge develops as we head for the middle of next week. And then by the time we reach July 18, 19 here, you can see here we got this heat dome actually burning up as we have a trough burning up to the east, a ridge burning up to the west here, and that will cause a huge heat dome to kind of develop across the central and western United States. So take a look at the Dakotas here. The middle and upper Great Plains is going to be experiencing a really big heat dome by next week. And those highs are going to reach the 80s into the 90s, maybe even into the triple digits for parts of North and South Dakotas here. And with the humidity going up, especially across the west northwest, across this area, it's going to get worse. Like, it's going to get up into the 70s, so that will make it uncomfortable. And at not times it will not reach below 100. It it will not reach below 70, your body needs time to recover. So if you have everyone, especially without a AC up there, I will check on there by next week, because things are going to get really serious. Now what's going to happen after next week? Well, we're going to potentially have a ring of fire across from Minnesota all the way down to the Great Lakes, kind of in the area between the heat dome and the cooler trough from the northeast. You can see we're going to have like a heat dome, like more like a NCS conventional system of a ring of fire constantly that might bring down some flooding rain and some really strong winds, especially across the core of the gradient somewhere. Now we don't know what the models are going to say, since this will occur still about 10 plus days out, so take that as we go in the sub, but that's what the models are saying. So please make sure you get ready for the big severe storms over the next couple of weeks for those that live in eastern United States. Now going into the storm prediction center, we still got some thunderstorm that we need to talk about here, starting with tomorrow on Saturday. You can see, even though we are getting the floodplain, we might get some severe weather across this area too. So tornadoes are going to be some flat threat here across. Low chance of tornadoes, but wind, and especially wind will be the main threat. So if you guys live in the flood prone area, you guys may not only get flooding, but you may get like 60-mile-per-hour winds too, which, I mean, in that flood situation like this, it might likely, especially with the heavier trees and soggy grounds, it might just easily whoop up trees too. Basically like a tree's falling down, but it's going to be a lot more roots, so please be ready for it, be aware. And same with day 3 too, which is Sunday, it will be shifted to southward across parts of Alabama, and even some across the Arizona, as well as we are going to start getting some monsoons start burning up across the western southwestern Rocky Mountain area across the Four Corner states. So please keep that in mind here as we go throughout later this month. I mean, keep that in mind. We may get isolated daily thunderstorms for the rest of this month into next month, potentially all the way into September. So just keep that in mind. It's summer. Now take a look at this clouded prediction center here. This is the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and guys, we need to talk about this. And I might have to save it for another video, but this El Nino season is actually going out of the hair. Like, I don't think I have never seen anything like this, because we might even break some on-time records this year for the El Nino across the Pacific Ocean. So we're going to talk about this in the different video, potentially even next, potentially the one after that. But it is warming up, and it is not giving up. Like, some models is even saying it for a really big record-breaking El Nino. I mean, we're into the winter type El Nino already, and we're not even into fall yet. So yeah, we need to talk about this in the next video. So please stay tuned, please subscribe so we can talk about the El Nino thing and what kind of serious situation, because that might make it, I think, one of the most hardest prediction winter ever. Now let me give you the early winter forecast. So at least for the eastern United States, mostly freezing rain and wet snow instead of just snow. Warmer than last winter. Last snowfall. That is what this winter is clearly stating here. Now, I won't get any more details, but that might actually change, because this might be one of the hardest winters we ever predict. So please be ready, guys. Be ready for this, because we don't know what this winter is going to bring. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Whoop.